obviously we have the futsal stuff, and we're getting something coming to the UK, hopefully very, very soon, aren't we?
We are getting...
Right, okay. I was wondering because he kept pushing it, and I was like, "What is he?" There we go, Mackie's.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to go there. To be fair, that's why I kind of regretted putting in. But yeah, McDonald's is finally coming to the UK. So we spoke about this on the podcast already. We already know it happened in America. I think it happened in a couple other countries as well, or at least it was announced. It did do, yeah, it happened big, didn't it? And obviously the issue is, so following US scalper chaos. So that's the first thing we spoke about when we first broke this. Well, we didn't break the news. We broke it to ourselves on the podcast, but we ain't the first one to do it. But yeah, it's coming to the UK. What do you guys reckon? Do you think it's going to be just as much of a mess?
Going to be absolutely huge. There's going to be lines all the way, everywhere. It's going to be the same sort of deal, isn't it? Every single eBay seller out there.
I think the UK are much more scummy.
Oh yeah,
it
could be. It could be.
Yeah, if I get through this without being arrested for punching a child to get to McDonald's first, I'll be happy.
All right, mate. No, but yeah, no.
Tom the scalper, yet again, more evidence.
No, I'll be honest. I just want the fries.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not gonna lie. The first time this happened not the first time, but the first time it happened when I had a YouTube channel, I did it. I had like 8 Happy Meals. I mean, definitely different to A-Drive's like 40 or whatever he got. But I had eight Happy Meals, ate the chicken nuggets with Laura, and then we opened the packs. But it's gonna be interesting. I do think in the UK, maybe this is a complete estimation, a complete guess, but I feel like the Pokemon audience in the UK per what's the word?
Capita?
Is higher than America. I don't know if I feel like we have a lot more engaged Pokemon fans here than they do in America, or it's just that the supplies, by population. I feel like I would guess that, or maybe we're just more vocal. I feel like there's so much more fuss in the UK, and probably because we're deprived on product, we don't get much of it, so it seems that way. But I
think it's also that we got nothing to do. Like America's been a lot more open for the last 6 months.
Yeah, it has,
and it's also it's just so easy to do pretty much anything in America. Like you want to go to a mountain, you can go for a drive. You want to go to a massive forest, go for a drive. You want to jump off a cliff, go for a drive, like into the ocean or whatever. Whereas here, it's like, what's the best thing you can do? You can't go bowling. You can't go cinema. You can go look at a sheep. I don't know. That's about it. Or get stabbed.
Yeah. You're doing that this weekend.
I am. My birthday weekend. Very excited.
You're going to go look at loads of sheep.
Yeah.
Nice one. Well, congrats on the birthday, mate. When it happens, hopefully you make it. I don't know why
hopefully? What the
I don't know why I said that.
What the hell,
Well, that's a mess. Anyway, I mean, enjoy your birthday, mate.
If you get there.
Well, to be fair, you did say, if you want to go and jump off a cliff, do it. And you briefly added the water part at the very end.
Yeah, I realised that, like, in my head, I was on about, like cliff diving. No, that's a thing.
Yeah.
But in my, and then I said it, I was like,
Yeah, of course, there's a massive generalization. Most of the UK is a great community, but I mean, we see the UK Facebook groups more than obviously we see America, Verbank, etc. But I feel it's going to be a mess. To be fair,
What I reckon they'll learn from the US mistakes. Do you reckon they'll put limitations on? Do you reckon they'll be like, you need a kid with you? Do you reckon? No, seriously. So they've seen how much, or do you reckon they were like, we sold so many Happy Meals, who cares?
Yeah, I don't think they'll care.
You don't think they'll care?
No.
I think they'll put limitations on it, but at the end of the day, I think they'll just do it to make sure that their stores don't get overrun. It's just so their end. I don't think they necessarily care about, I mean, obviously they care about kids getting it for sure, but what I'm saying is as long as they still Happy Meals, that's their bottom line.
But
really. That's
surely
their goal.
If I drive up to McDonald's and go, can I have 100 Happy Meals?
Yeah, hopefully you can't do that.
Hopefully they won't do that, because people will. How much is a Happy Meal?
£3?
So 300 quid for 100. That's not, in terms of Pokemon, we can sell one card at the moment for that.
I don't know if you can do it in America, but in England you can buy the toy from a Happy Meal for £1 as well. You don't actually have to buy the Happy Meal.
That's why you could do this. So instead of getting Happy Meal, you could go and just buy the case like this. And I think that the reason why I think the UK will be a little bit better prepared, well, maybe not prepared in terms of physical, in physicalities, if that's the word, but they've seen what happened in America. They saw the bad press. Whatever mistakes they made in America, they will apply now, or hopefully they will. So, for example, in America, they were like, they started selling these cases, and then they were like, oh, wait, probably shouldn't do that. Hopefully,
I hope they don't sell the cards. Personally,
yeah, I agree.
I think if they do that, someone's going to get, especially if there's no limitation, someone's going to just drop $5,000 on it.
Yeah.
Like, they'll just be like, I want that box, and that box. So hopefully they don't do that.
I
hope that they have some sort of controls. Yeah.
Yeah, but with that being said as well, hopefully people watching this don't harass people on Facebook if they do buy more than like 5 or 6. Obviously, people want to get this. Obviously, adults do enjoy Pokemon as well. It's not a problem, or people aren't scalpers just for wanting more than one pack to open. Just as long as they're buying the Happy Meal, as long as they're enjoying and not doing it just to sell on Facebook or sell on eBay afterwards, then I think that's okay.
If you want to collect it,
well, there's 50 cards in that set.
Yeah,
there's only 2 cards in a pack.
I don't mind if let's say you're going for a drive-through and there's a limitation of 4. So you get those 4 and then you drive back round. I wouldn't care so much about that.
If you drift it. If you drift around all the way around the thing and carry on doing it without stopping, film that.
Yeah,
film that because that's sick.
Yeah,
but if you think about
anyway, yeah.
Think about just in our town in Banbury. Like sometimes that can back up to the main road anyway.
Do you think the Queen's going to get a pack?
She probably will.
So the only reason that joke comes up, the Queen owns our McDonald's. It's the only McDonald's she does own, but she owns our McDonald's.
McDonald's I've ever seen, by the way. So weird. Doesn't make any sense.
Is it because it's also a Starbucks?
Well, yeah, I didn't know that, but now yes. But it's because most McDonald's are pop-ups. They pop it up.
Yeah.
Or at least it's a permanent structure, but it can be taken away. Blah, blah,
like
blah.
a Happy Meal box.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, true. But that one isn't. It's a weird one. So very interesting to.
Why have they not made a McDonald's store that is styled after a Happy Meal box?
They should do that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No idea on that one. But anyway, on the actual Pokemon card front, I think we're all agreeing that hopefully there's some sort of limitations.
I want to get the rest of the set.
I just worry because of how hyped the Pokemon card market is right now. People will confidently drop thousands on this. So I genuinely hope there's some sort of control because it would be the worst feeling ever. Even as myself, I go in and I'm not able to get them. But if children can't get them, then it's not cool, really, is it?
I'm going to take my baby brother through just to get the cards. So
and obviously, what do you guys think? If I dropped a video opening 10 Happy Meals, do you reckon I'm going to get cancelled? And should I do that? Also, let me know in the comments down below. Do you think I'm allowed to do that? Allowed to?
Yeah, you're allowed to do it.
I'll help you eat the fries, bro.
Well, anyway, it's Randolph 2.0
it's
now.
a bit different. It's content.
I do what I want now. I do what I want.
As long
as I hold myself to my own accountability, which I do anyway, and I think I'm doing the right thing, I'll do it. So anyone who comments, shut up and doing what I want.
You just said people will drop thousands on McDonald's. I bet if I go through my online banking for the last year, probably spent like
McDonald's. But I mean, just in that moment.
Yeah, but
go on.
Oh, sorry, carry on.
I was going to say, remember, guys, as well, the Pikachu Holo from the McDonald's set in America got graded straight away through Super Express at PSA, put onto eBay, and it sold for $18,000, but that was a shill listing. And if you want to know if it's a shill listing, click onto the bids and have a look at, even though it started out, have a look at the pattern. If it's someone bidding after this themselves, then it's a shill. If it's 2 people bidding back and forth, then it's a shill. If it goes from £200 to like £5,000 straight away, it's a shill. So, just be aware. If you look at the history data and you see that sale, then don't think, oh my God, it's going to be amazing. I'm going to get it quick. Just enjoy the set, collect the set, stick it into a binder, grade your favorites, and then just don't go overboard. It's not worth it.
It could be a reason why it's less busy over here is because PSA aren't open.
Yeah,
like that could be like
that'd
because
be good, actually,
you're not going to be able to send your cards to Graded Gem. Obviously, why else would you go anywhere else? But realistically, PSA being closed means you're not going to be able to grade them. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if that has any effect.
I have spent so much money on McDonald's. You know when the Monopoly thing happens?
Yeah.
That happens every year. I spend loads then just because I'm like, it gamifies it a little bit. And there's two things I like, eating and gamification.